I took creatine every single day, and what happened shocked me. I gained weight, got stronger, my muscles looked bigger, but there was one side effect nobody warned me about. Depending on who you ask, creatine is either the greatest supplement ever made or something you should never touch. So instead of listening to opinions, I decided to test it myself. And here's the deal. I'm gonna show you everything. The good, the bad, the surprising, and the mistakes I made. Because one simple mistake almost ruined the entire experiment. To keep this experiment fair, nothing else changed. I trained 4 days a week, ate the same amount of protein, stayed hydrated, got enough sleep. The only thing I added was 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Misunderstanding in fitness. Supplements don't replace hard work. Creatine isn't magic powder. It simply helps your muscles produce energy more efficiently during high-intensity exercise. Every time you lift a heavy weight, your muscles burn through ATP. Creatine helps regenerate it, giving you energy for extra reps. And those extra reps are more important than you think. When I started shopping, I found creatine gummies, capsules, flavored blends, and premium formulas, but after looking at the research, I chose plain, the form with the strongest evidence behind it. Day 1 felt completely normal. No superhero strength, no instant muscle pump, just another workout. And honestly, that's where a lot of people lose patience. Toward the end, something small changed. I wasn't lifting heavier, but I got 1 extra rep. Those small improvements add up. Then week 2 arrived, and the scale suddenly jumped. My muscles looked different, my workouts felt easier, and I started wondering if the myths about creatine were actually true. 7 days had passed. I finally stepped back on the scale, and for a second, I thought I'd made a huge mistake. The number had gone up. Was I gaining fat, or was something else happening? Here's what most people don't realize. During the first few weeks, creatine increases the amount of water stored inside your muscle cells. That's very different from gaining body fat. The biggest surprise wasn't the number on the scale. It was the mirror. My shoulders looked rounder, my arms looked fuller, even though my body fat hadn't changed. By the middle of week 2, something unexpected happened. The weight on the bar hadn't changed, but it suddenly felt lighter. Not because I'd become superhuman, because I wasn't running out of energy as quickly. I compared my workouts from week 1. Bench press, 10 to 12 reps. Squats, 8 to 10 reps. Small improvements, but they were happening everywhere. One of the biggest myths online is that creatine makes you bloated. For me, that wasn't true. Recovery between sets felt different. Instead of feeling completely drained, I was ready for the next set faster. Around this time, people at the gym started asking questions. Are you cutting? Did you change your workout? You look different. The funny part, nothing had changed except 1 small scoop every day. But week 2 wasn't perfect. Something happened that I wasn't expecting. It wasn't dangerous, but it completely changed my daily routine. This was the week everything changed. For the first time, I wasn't wondering if creatine was working anymore. I knew it was. But the biggest benefit was I hit a plateau. I decided to test my strength. The same weight now moved faster. I added more weight.
You got this.
And hit my new PR. Here's what actually surprised me. It wasn't the mirror, it wasn't the scale, it was how much more confident I felt walking into every workout because I knew I could push just a little harder. I start slowing down, but during week 3, I noticed I was recovering faster between sets, which meant I could keep my intensity high from start to finish. When I compared my week 1 photos to week 3, the difference was obvious. My muscles looked fuller, not because I'd built a massive amount of new muscle in 3 weeks. One lesson I learned quickly was that hydration matters. Since creatine helps your muscles hold more water, staying hydrated helped me feel my best during workouts. Let's be honest, creatine didn't magically turn me into a bodybuilder. It didn't replace hard work, fix a bad diet, or make every workout easy. What it did was help me get a little more out of every session. 1 extra rep doesn't seem like much, but over dozens of workouts, those small wins compound. That's where the real results come from. Not overnight miracles, but consistent progress. At this point, I almost made another mistake. I thought, I've seen the benefits, maybe I don't need to keep taking. But I quickly realized that consistency is what keeps those benefits going. By the time day 30 arrived, I was stronger than when I started, my workouts felt better, and my confidence had grown. But there was one final question.
30 days later, here are the results. No filters, no special lighting, no exaggerated poses, just an honest comparison between day 1 and day 30.
Yes, my weight increased, but my waist stayed about the same while my muscles looked fuller. That's why the scale never tells the whole story. The biggest improvement wasn't my appearance, it was my performance. I added reps, increased weight on several lifts, and every workout felt more productive than when I started. So, did I experience any side effects? Personally, no serious ones. Everyone's experience can be different. Speak with your healthcare professional before starting. Let's settle some myths. Does creatine make you fat? No. Is it a steroid? No. Does it automatically build muscle? Can it help you train harder? Absolutely. If your goal is improving high-intensity performance, lifting weights, or supporting muscle growth through better training, creatine can be a useful tool. But it's exactly that, a tool. After 30 days, I realized something important. Creatine wasn't the reason I made progress. It helped me get more out of the effort I was already putting in. If I had to start this experiment all over again, not because it's magic, but because it's one of the most well-researched supplements available improving training performance. Now I have a challenge for you. If you've tried creatine, what was your experience? Did it work or not? If this 30-day experiment saved you, hit the like button, subscribe for more science-backed fitness content, another popular supplement to the test. Until then, stay consistent and I'll see you in the next video.